And good night to so many of you. Let me use this great opportunity to first of all thank this very great leadership under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want to thank this leadership for reshaping some certain things that will throw enemy more in confusion in the days to come. And I want to thank all the media warriors who have this particular unifying spirit in them, who have decided to take another dimension of unity. And I want to use this great opportunity to thank our beloved Mazi, the homeland broadcaster, Mazi, hip-hop evangelist, Madabuchi. Is a great man. When you want to define the meaning of a man carrying the spirit of freedom, having his people in his mind, these are the kind of people you can describe to be in that particular state of mind. And I want to thank every IPOB member who stand firm during the Nigerian state attack, trying to divide IPOB, those they sent to come in disguise of a fake name. Today, what we keep on telling our people concerning where and how they must be very careful, today everything have come on the open. Like we know, always, enemy always come to destroy, not to come and build. If you watch every attitude they profile all this period of 2 years, you will find out that they came to destroy the foundation of what our leader suffered and built. But unfortunately to them, that's why it was always good for something to have structure. Nigeria is where it is today because it was not structured. But when the foundation is structured, forget about it. There's nothing you can do about it. Those fake ones, those who will come to infiltrate it, will come and hit and hit and hit and hit and run away. They will try their best. But one thing I want to tell Biafrans before we go into today's topic is that bear it in mind that the enemy will not go to sleep. This is a very gospel truth. The enemy will not go to sleep. They will keep on recruiting. Those they are recruiting now are those who are waiting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out. But as they are waiting for him to come out, for them to take another dimension of deception against our people, we have put also plan in place to destroy them before they grow wind. IPOB, you know, those days is not IPOB you know now. Asulawo mberedeke jamadike. That is how to know those who are sensible. When something happened to you, you pick it up and reason and study exactly why and where did you make a mistake that bring the leakage. Then you go back and build and close that particular leakage. IPOB today have closed every leakage that the enemy will use in future to come into IPOB. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, we know where the mistake come from. The mistake came from when we wanted to carry all our people along. But I discover in a man, in a mission, in a serious mission, or in a divine mission, does not require to carry people along. That is a journey of a man that in this world, even time will come, you overlook your family, you overlook friends, and make that journey alone. In other way, to not get any distraction until you produce results. When you produce the results, those who will castigate you, who will be talking, by the side, they will later come and celebrate that good thing, because good thing is good thing. No matter how I may hate you as a person, but the most important thing, when you have engaged in doing good thing, with time, even your enemy know when you are doing the good thing. When you have done the right thing that will produce a right result, it will be seen. And people will come and say, we thank God. Both the enemy will enjoy it, both your friend will enjoy that particular result. This is what Biafra should have been. But because of how our people, the mentality of our people, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tried to be talking much. You see, this talking all these years, it was the mentality of our people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was. He don't like talking too much or bringing something, saying it on air. But, our people, you see, this problem of guany. Tell us. Because of how we grow up, talking much. But I thank God today. This is an issue for another day. But I thank God for. They say in everything that happens, give glory to God Almighty. Enemy sometimes may be working against you. His work may be in favor of you as well. Like I was telling somebody, I said, without this Nigeria hired agent, they call, is it Simon or whatever they call him. I said, without him, we wouldn't have known that some of our people are very, very senseless and brainless. You will be thinking that everybody is matured in brain. And this kind of people is not the people that that are supposed to be with you in times of crisis like war. Because let me tell you, nobody gives you freedom. You see, freedom of a nation. Nobody give it to you, say take. You will mount pressure, you put effort. But at the end of the day, those who are benefiting, because greed destroys a man. Those who are benefiting out of greed, that is where they will end their life. As far as you are ready for your freedom, that your pursuit of freedom will consume them. Those greedy ones. But those smart ones will say, oh, no, wait. Let us not go this angle of violence. Let us come to the table. That is how to show a very sensible man. He doesn't want it. Let us do it. Let us negotiate. We can do this peacefully. Many of them will be consumed when the time of this particular march will kick off. Most of them will use their out of their greed, because this is something that must happen. Because I keep on telling the Biafran that Nigeria was created to keep Africa under the feet of the white. So if you are coming out to make Nigeria better, they will not allow that, because they have already bought over the judiciary, they have already bought over the electoral system that can empower you to flush away all their agents. Now, as you can see, election in Nigeria is something that is, you can just write it off. It's not, it doesn't exist. Election in Nigeria does not exist. It doesn't exist. So you that is expecting change, you want to better your life, you want your country to be like other developed country, Nigeria can never develop. Let me tell you something. Hausa, Yoruba, Fulani, and Igbo can never work together and produce a good result of any nation. Because this is I call it divinely, this is divine, inborn, unagreed, what do you call it? Unagreed enemies. It can't. Let me tell you something. Before there's no way you will build a good life with your enemy. It doesn't. Some enemies are not meant to repent. Some enemies are like that. God just program it like that. This will be your enemy from everlasting to everlasting. That is the way of God. I keep on telling people. People say God is that. Until you study the character of God, you become a free man. So the only thing you will know as you have that enemy, like what Israel did. Israel knew there is no way a Lebanese person can love an Israeli. They can be casual friend, you know, they can do trade together. There is no way a Syrian person can love an Israeli. This is what is happening in Nigeria. There is no, let me tell you something, there is no way a Yoruba person can give you 100% love as an Igbo man. And there is no way Igbo man will give a Yoruba person 100% love. There is no way a Hausa man will give a Yoruba person 100% of love. But a Hausa man can do it to his fellow Hausa person. He can give him 100% of love. Yoruba man can do it and give a brother 100% of love, because that is that bond that is the cord that joins them together. The problem remains those who are suffering today in Nigeria, dying prematurely, you know, children facing all kinds of disease, you know, women dying with pregnancy. Okay, just name it. All manner of kind of disaster. It's because of we are trying to connect what God can never, even himself who created heaven and earth, cannot connect. This is why sometimes when I make posts about our Christian body, some people who does not have this reasoning, when a post is made, reason it well. That's why you're a human being. Reason properly. Stop defending nonsense that is consuming your life and consuming the life of your family. what we are talking about here is when we say that they are deceiving our people, when we say that Christian leaders are deceiving our people, they are doing it based on their own selfish interests. Because of what they are getting from the rotten system of Nigeria. Your pain is somebody will grab opportunity of your pain, of your sorrow. Take it rich himself. Especially these bad-minded people. This is what many of these people are doing. Let me tell you something. You see David Oyedepo of Winners Chapel. He knew that even in 300 years to come, that Nigeria cannot ever work. But the problem now, will he able now to walk into his auditorium, that is 10,000 capacity auditorium or whatever, and carry a microphone and represent Jesus Christ very well, as they claim, because I don't know what they are serving. But according to the name they are mentioning, because man can mention somebody's name and be doing another thing. At least it happened. You see somebody mentioning Mazi and the Kanu name where he is working against him. That is how it is too. That's why I say I don't know the kind of God they serve, but according to, that's why I always make my word very understandable to people. That's why I said according to the name they are proclaiming. I'm not sure. I am not sure. For what I have read in the Bible, I am not sure. I have never seen any of them displaying the character of Christ. No. I have never seen any of them, but I have seen them mentioning the name, using the name for their ministry. But in terms of action, I have never seen any of them. I have never seen any of them having similar or even their doings coming closer to Christ's action according to Bible story. That's why I use my word very well. According to what they are claiming. Can that man now go to that auditorium of how many capacity, thousands capacity, and say, we want a better country. And the only way that thing can be done is the wish of God, which is everybody must go on their tent. Is it not the same Bible that said, that called Abraham and said, Abraham separate from Lot? Okay, now let us analyze the story that was written in the Bible about Abraham and the Lot, his brother. That one is his brother. Talk less of someone who is not your brother. This is Lot, his brother, his biological brother. When God has seen that this thing will not work, these people may end up, children will end up killing Abraham children. Abraham children may end up killing Lot's children. They may end up destroying themselves if they stay together. God called this one and say, you choose right, this one choose left. Make your choice. Lot, his brother, first of all, make a choice. Then Abraham goes his own way, Lot goes his own way. And what the Bible said? They were prosperous. Both of them ended up being super prosperous in life. Because they obey that particular decision of God. Because God has said that these people cannot be together. God said, okay, come. You choose left, this one choose right. And they make their choice. This one follow this side, this one follow this side. Okay, now let us analyze that particular story according to these people. Why I keep on hitting on them is because of, do you know the thousands of souls that these people manage? Are you telling me now if they come out and speak the gospel, the heavenly truth about the solution for everybody, and everybody will begin to experience what they call speed development? Now, are you telling me that if these people go to their church and say, come, there is no way Yoruba man and the Igbo man or Hausa man or Fulani man can live together and produce a good nation? So I am urging the those in power to look into it and let us come to the table and do the right thing. Let us separate peacefully. But they cannot do it. You know why they cannot do it? That is why they will remember, I have 10,000 capacity church. Definitely, if this thing is done, one middle millionaire in my church who is Igbo will definitely go back to his place to go and beautify his place. That's when you will remember, one Hausa man in my church will definitely go back to the north and channel his effort in their place, to develop their place. That's when you will remember. When I say, so all these things I built, who will now, how am I going to be making money from it if everybody now go? So what did they do? They turn it around and be using prayer to delay you. They will tell you, pray that God have power to change it. Let me tell you something. There are something that God does not change. If you say it is a lie, go and ask God, why did he cast devil down from above? Or ask God, God lives forever. He's a God of ages. He never died. He's still everywhere. Now, go and ask him, can you take the devil back to his position? The answer is no. So there are something that there need to be. There are something that only thing that the everlasting solution on it is go your way, I go my way. Many people ended their life today. Like people are ended. Do you know the kind of life that is being consumed on Nigeria on daily basis? Both the ones are being consumed secretly by those say they are doing ritual. Both the ones that are still being killed by the Nigerian state. Both the ones that are being killed by one businessman. Both the ones that are being killed by one politician. Life are being consumed every day. You see, when you stay and say you want to deceive yourself, you will always bear the pain of that deception. You will always bear the bruise of that your mistake. This is where we are talking about. Because people live according to what they hear, according to what they take as what you teach them. That's why you must mind their utterances. You must mind what you say. Because brains of people are not equal. There are people now who still believe that one day, Nigeria will work. Nigeria will never. You see, Nigeria will be getting worse. Because let me tell you something. The greatest mistake any nation can do is to allow criminals to penetrate into power. If you want to go there to reshuffle that criminal who are in power, it will end up in a bloody way. Why I'm saying what I'm saying, write everything that I've told you, write it down. What did I say here concerning infiltrators? I say maximum. I say it in my program. I say somebody told me if Mazi and Kanu continue to be detained illegally, that autopilot will continue to be empowered because there are people sponsor them. I said no. They will. I say maximum that these people will deceive our people is only 2 years. So which exactly did they end? Their actions and their wickedness end. It don't end. Because as soon as, because you know why I say what I said? Because I knew what was going on in autopilot. Many people does not have the idea. They are paying them salary. I said, you see, that's why Babangida told Nigeria, late Muhammad Buhari's administration. He told them, he said, nobody defeats volunteer army. He told them in his house in Mina, he said they should go and study about volunteer army. That no soldier, no armory in this world can defeat volunteer army. Because this is something they are doing from their heart. They are not doing it for a living. They are not doing it, oh, this is where I survive. No. Now look at, just because of Tinubu have cut off their salary, Tinubu have cut off the money they are allocating to them every month for them to recruit themselves and be attacking Biafra project. Now all of them have gone in. So all this is why they have been collecting $300 a month. This is why you see all of them everywhere. They will go and bring video from Amazonia. They will now doctor it. They will now doctor the video and be saying water. They will go and get video, army operation, how they keep Boko Haram. They will go and bring it. They will go and bring dead body of Boko Haram those days. They will now come and doctor the video and be shouting water. We are giving them water in Biafra land. And some of our people were so foolish, buying that falsehood propaganda. And they will end up, because that's what they taught them, they will end up saying, we are doing it for the release of Mazi and Kanu. But you never know that it's contrary. They are telling you, we are doing it for continuously detention of Mazi and Kanu. But you, as a stupid, you see, if you love a man, you will behave, you will respect the man's opinion. That's how to show. Do you know why the leadership of IPOB and the IPOB worldwide? Let me tell you something. The Nigerian government cannot stand our violence if we want to be violent. Our politicians know. Our politicians know. But we want to exercise every opportunity. We want to give them every opportunity in a platter go. That's what we want to do. We want to give it to them very cheap, so that they will, if they like, they grab it. Because at the end of the day, what will be will be. At the end of the day, what will happen will happen. But there are something that these people, they have exercised this thing. It will be there's something they call keep this record for me. What IPOB is doing today is what we call keep this record for us. Should in case, if it happen, you will not twist the story. They will not, because we keep record. We will not go and tell you, oh, so time we offer you this opportunity, you rejected it, and look at where we are now. I remember when IPOB leadership did when they have a serious meeting with Mazi and Kanu concerning the division of Nigeria, because that is the only solution. I knew what they came up with, which Mazi and Kanu make mention on Radio Biafra. It said no, you see the oil in Biafra land, the one thing, the problem of Africa is because of Nigeria. Do you know that as Mazi and Kanu say it should be like that? You see, oil in Biafra land will give the Republic oil for free. It will give Togo oil for free. It will give Ghana oil for free. It will give everybody oil for free. It will give Senegal oil for free. You don't need to sell it to them. You don't need to sell it to all these African countries. You buy the oil and give everybody. Then the only thing that the oil now will now have control switch, control room in Biafra land. That is all. As the people are the owner of the oil. If we are giving the Senegal how many million barrels in a month, we are giving them 10 million barrels a month. We are giving Ghana this 5 million barrels a month. Just like that, Yoruba nation, this barrel a month, this one Hausa, free. But look at how they are going to destroy themselves with by their hand, because those greedy colonial masters who have vowed that Africa will never develop, because Nigeria is where they anchor that plan. Nigeria is what they are using against Africa. So you will see how, instead of these people that to apply their brain, all these politicians apply their brain and come back and say, oh, let us do this, let us separate amicably, peacefully. Okay, how are we going to manage about the resources? okay, you, we will be giving you so amount of oil, so amount of gas, so amount of kerosene, just like that. It will be written in a document. All these people will sign, and that thing will continue like that forever because we are one. But look at how they will disgrace themselves. At the end of the day, out of their greed, they will say they will turn it into violence. And the moment violence entered in the middle, what do you expect? So, are you going to engage me in a violence? At the end of the day, I defeat you. I will not give you anything at all. That is the nature of life. I will never, you will not buy it from my hand. I can never give you anything for free again. And this is why I look at the Yoruba elders, I laugh. I look at the Hausa elders, I laugh. I look at these Fulanese, I laugh. Because why I'm laughing? Because what will be, will be. You see, even somebody was suggesting that he even pray that they did not come to table. That these people, they don't deserve to receive anything good from us. There are some people who are praying this kind of prayer that person is praying. But not everybody that are in accord with that agreement of giving them oil for free. But a leader have taken his decision. He have taken his decision. This is what Elohim told him. This is what he wants. Give it for them for free. But for separation, everybody must go so that there will be speed development. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the solution. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the solution. It's not the problem. Let me tell you something. You see Tinubu, as corrupt as Tinubu is, as evil as he is, he knew that this man is the solution. All the politicians in Nigeria knew that this man is the solution. But the problem they had is because of the wickedness in them. What the Britain have projected in them that you must not allow African children to survive. Punish them to their own death. And that is what they want to fulfill, that wickedness that Britain project against Africa. A lot of things is wrong with us. A lot of things. There are some discussion I engaged yesterday with a white man about status. He used Catholic. He want, there's some white people that are very, very intelligent. He said in Brazil, in their own country, the well recognized and the popular and the very famous saint they have in this country is a black man, and his status is painted black. Nossa Senhora Aparecida. It is the name of that saint. It is a black. If you go to the Catholic church in this country, you will see his photo. You will see his gown, his black garment. You will see his gown as a saint. The whites in this country recognize him as the saint of Brazil, and they place it in Catholic church. If you go to a rich man house here who is Catholic, who is white or black, you will see it there as a black saint. The man asked me a question that he asked me. I became ashamed of myself yesterday. Intelligent question. That since he have been seeing Catholic church in Nigeria video, that he have never seen any black saint in Nigeria Catholic church. Do you know what I answered him? I said, we are only people in this world who resist against ourselves. I told the man, I said, if he dare you use any black person and put his status in the, I said, our priests, our reverend fathers, they will use cutlass and cut off your head. I said, our own reverend fathers, you see Ojukwu, our late beloved father Ojukwu. Oh, by now, if these people have sense, they should have mold Ojukwu status and put it in the Catholic Church as our own saint. But they won't do it. They prefer to go and get that one they painted white and put there. Catholic Church here is called Catholic Church of Brazil. It is only our own that is still under the Roman Catholic Church. There is nothing called, they call it Catholic Church Brazil. Our own is still under Roman, where their own is answering their own name. But tell one of our priests, our Reverend Father, now that you people should go and re-strategize themselves and promote our color with this, because if you come to this country, it's Catholic Church Brazil. Nothing like Roman Catholic Church. It is called Catholic. Nothing like. But if you go our, you will see where it is written bodily. Shameless people. You will see where it's written bodily. Roman Catholic. Roman Catholic. You will see where it is written bodily. To carry people's name, carry our own name throw away is all what we desire. We are very foolish to the point that sometimes I ask God, are you sure you are the one that made us? Because sometimes I become confused. Are you sure that you created us? Because the kind of wickedness I see in the black people, Jesus Christ, and the foolish, senseless wickedness against themselves, so not against others, so other race, against themselves. I told the man yesterday, I said, I now bring picture of Ojukwu and show him. I said, this man is supposed to be sent. I showed him the picture of Ojukwu. I said, this is the only man who wanted everybody to be free in Africa. This is only this man who began the journey. Now I show him picture of Mazi. Now this one now follow. I told him, I said, if you see what they did to this man, I was telling him, I said, if you see how they gang up against this man, even when we are growing, when we are in school, they taught us that this man is a rebel. I told the man, I said, they tell that this man is the problem, is the one that caused the problem that we are suffering. They say it's this man. That was the teaching, the teacher, that was the orientation. I said, and I show him it's through this man that this man's name was cleared from that bad name. I said, this is the man who came and revealed the truth about this man, and this man's name was deleted from that bad list. They now use the man who caused the problem of everybody now, that everybody is suffering, which is Zeke, they now use his name and made him as one of the good man, as good soul. They now hide the truth, now present lies before us, and most of us bought the lie until Nnamdi Kanu came and cleared the air. I said, this man you see, this man, Ojukwu is supposed to be the Aparecida, like saint. They call their own this saint here in Brazil. They call the Aparecida the Nossa Senhora Aparecida. I said, this one now supposed to be that Aparecida. But I say, if you doubt me, try it. Let me give you information. You post it on your own. I said, the kind of insult you will receive. That's one photo I have in my. That's one photo I have in my phone. That's one photo I have in my phone. that film that they acted here in Brazil, that Nigeria pastors went and used as a sermon in their congregation, they are nearly caused. They now begin to lie. That is why flood came and carried houses and flood cover Brazil and this and that. I said, do you know that that film was used negatively? They lied to our people against the film. And I show you, he said it's film now, where a black man was dragging angel on the floor. I said, Nigeria reverend fathers and pastors became angry because it is white person like you. They painted and the actor dragged it on the floor. In other words, to end racism. That thing was purposely to end racism. Why must you paint Satan black and paint angel white? So they use the black Satan and drag that angel on the floor, which is normal thing, because those things, angel has no image. So the image they present to you is fake. It's misrepresenting the whole thing. So the actor came and said, no, we will end this racism. Then drag it on the floor. I said, do you know that they got, our own black people got angry? Why must a black man being the one dragging the white angel on the floor? Why not the angel being the one dragging the white man on the black man on the floor? The man was looking at me like this. I said, if you want to have peace, forget anything about Africa. Those people, they don't want to help themselves. If it is white people, by now, they have already made Ojuku and put inside Catholic. All their Catholic church must carry, they will remove. If you go here, what you will see? The first picture you will see in any Catholic church, in front of the Catholic church, yes, it's not a procedure. Then when you go inside, you can be seeing all those white Mary. The one they painted, they say is Mary. The one they painted and say is Joseph and that. But the owner of the house must be the first picture you will see, the first image, status you will see, mode, very respected. That is why in this country, they will go there, you will see a Brazilian, they will go there and kneel down and ask that Senora Presida, they will say, ask something that there's no, what the man was telling me yesterday, he said, there's nothing you ask them, ask this statue that they have, it doesn't give to them. If you want to have a child issue is very hard for you. You say you go and ask Presida the Fatima, he will give you. If you are struggling in business, you go and ask him, promise him something, he will do it for you. Then you go and give testimony. You go and appreciate they have his quarter here. People used to visit there as a tourist center. You go there and do the Thanksgiving, what you have done for you. Do you know what I was telling the man? I said, you go there, you pray. You need and you pray before the black statue. He said, yes. He said, he doesn't joke with it. He said that was time he was passing difficulty. He went there and make promise and everything was done. I said, do you know why this thing was done? Because that is what you people have taken as your own God, and is your indigenous. The man is from this country. So he know how to answer you. I said, imagine now an Igbo man going to kneel down with a painted white, painted something. He will not kneel down and be asking. He will not say anything. He will be asking in eternity. At the end of the day, you will get frustrated. You will now looking for where you will go and do ritual. Or along the line, hand catch him. Along the line, you have already cut off somebody's head they want to use. Head, you know, go feel use. You now go prison. Because we refuse to respect our forefathers. We refuse to respect our forefathers. Even Jesus Christ in Israel, when he was in the Israel ministering, There is a place in Bible, he said, he went to pray. He went to he separated himself from the disciple, and he went to communicate with who? He saw, the Bible said, he saw what is this this name in Bible? He saw Moses. The spirit of Moses appeared to him. This one appeared to him. What does that? What that particular chapter is? What is it teaching you? What is it teaching you? Did he say the spirit of Njoko from Ungwa appeared to Jesus? No. Where did Moses come from? Moses is from where? He's from Israel. Jesus Christ is from where? Israel. Which spirit appeared to him? All the three spirits that appear before him. What spirit was that? His brothers. His fathers. Unubru Bible, I Bible like I am a head. I am let misinterpret here. What appeared to him? Moses appeared. This now, what is the name? Appear. They are all from Israel, who appeared to their son, because he needed them. He went and seeked for their face, and they appeared. But your own, one drunkard, one mentally disturbed person, we now call it to abandon it. You be abandoned. You forget that tomorrow, upon how you are suffering, walking all over the world, try to take care of your children. At the end of the day, after your suffering of taking care of your children, some of you are here working tirelessly to make sure that your children go to school, sending money for them to be in university, this and that. At the end of the day, so that your child will grow up, he will now go to one church and be banding you. Because at that time you have gone, you become ancestor. They will say, pray against your ancestor. He will now be banding you. How will you feel in that spirit world? How will you feel when you are there seeing your own son that you suffer for and train in school? You suffer, most of you do all manner of job. At the end of the day, you will see him banding you. You will see him casting you and banding you. Why the white every year, every annually, they will carry flower to go and visit their father's grave, visit their mother's grave. You, your own, they tell you the dead and the human and the living has no business. The dead and the living has no business. The people who wrote it, every year they have holiday to go and visit the dead. Every year they have the holiday. They say this nationwide holiday. Italy have it. The dead to remember the dead. No work. All the company will close. Those who have people will go to burial ground and buy flower and put there. But your own, one animal will tell you the dead and the human, and they don't have no business together. They have no thing in common. Ordinary man who want to be more pope, who want to be more Catholic than pope. That is our character. Nkobla anyị mụtara anya mụta mụọ ya nke iberibe. And nobody hate anya. It's not that we understand what we are doing. We are the most confused people in the world. Because this infiltrator autopilot issue made me understand that. So our brain are so useless like this. Okay, now they have beginning to send private message, begging to come back. One of them, I asked them, I said, my brother, don't be offended. That time you abandoned Mazi and Kanu inside the table. What he did, he was to abandon Mazi and Kanu. Because when you abandon his umbrella and join something that you don't know, you don't know where this thing comes from. You never investigate. You don't know the purpose of these people. You abandon IPOP to go and join. So what the meaning is simply because the meaning simply means that you abandon the man in his time of need. The time he needed you most, you abandon him in the hands of the enemy. And they know that is exactly what they wanted. They want you to abandon him so that they can do him whatever they want to do to him. Because with your presence standing strong, they cannot do him anything. So I am just alerting the leadership who are considering to accept these people back. I'm not saying to forgive is not good. Of course, we are human. To err is for human, to forgive is of God. Of course, I agree to forgive them. But if we are forgiving them, let us be very careful of the kind of forgiveness, because this has been the problem of black people. Let us forgive and forget. This is not done that way. Sometimes there are something that somebody will do. You allow that person to pay dearly for what he does, so that he will not repeat it next time. Okay, now are we forgiving them? I'm not against you on that. I'm speaking on my own. I'm not saying don't forgive, don't bring them back to IPOB. You are free to do as a leader, because you may know more better than me why you want to decide and forgive them. But what I'm saying, I am just analyzing it how it is, how it should be. Now, you abandon him in the hands of enemy. If you want to die, die. Then we that remain in IPOB stand strong, defending him, making sure that yes, our president is there so that they will not harm him. Now you have gone where you have gone, and you lately you now realize that this person is the greatest enemy of this man. Oh, look at what you have been doing against this man. You want to come back. Now my question is, that time you left, if I left, if me and LIONMAN left, Methuselah left, Achalugo left, Omoto Biafra left, Paul Achebe left, Apopo Evangelist left, all of us left and follow you. All of us left and follow you. Then, at the end, all of us now realize that where we are is not where we're supposed to be. That we have fallen into the hands of enemy. We are in the camp of enemy against our leader. Maybe that time we left, our leader, they have already brought him out and killed him and buried him. Because he said it. He prophesied it before it happened. He said, I will not disappoint you, but you will disappoint me. Every word he says, he prophesied, everything has come to pass. Everything came to pass. And we are here telling you, all of you have because that mentality of our call it this, our Christian misrepresenting Christ mentality have eaten up in us. We always need sweet word. We want to hear something. You know, truth is very slow. Truth is not entertaining. But there is one particular word that is entertaining: lies. That is why comedy, you can laugh and laugh and laugh, because comedy, 97% words that come out of comedy is falsehood words. So it will make you rejoice, it will make you laugh. That's why it is called comedy. On serious word. That's what comedy means. On serious issue. That's what you want to be hearing. That mentality of our falsehood Christianity. Because white people, they teach themselves, they teach their people the truth. Pastor, white people will tell their congregation here, you will walk, God will bless you through your walk. You will not. There is no time white man will tell you, you pray. God will bless you. No, he will tell you you walk. You walk, God will bless you. They will tell you if you want to climb to this position, you go and study. Then God will help you to climb that position. When you are telling people how God works, people will not believe it because of the mentality of teaching, of wrong teaching for a decay that we have accumulated on our head. To allow it to begin to sanitize our brain, it will give more years of teaching again. God, you see, this ritual, look at small boys. Look at small boys, what is happening in Nigeria? Involving in ritual, they are killing human being. The other Yoruba guy murdered his mother that carried him in her womb for 9 months and give birth to her. Because Baba say he should go and bring the mother's head. An innocent woman who was sleeping. No, according to the confession, he bought malt for his mother and add sleeping tablet on it. The woman slept off. This boy, 21 years old, has the mind, carry knife. The woman that give birth to you, that carry you, pack your shit and everything, you suck her breast for many years, you have the mind, put knife, instant knife on her throat and remove his head. Because you want money. Because that is the wrong teaching. That boy may be Muslim, but in his street there may be church there where pastor is shouting, "You will be blessed this week." So he have never heard that somebody will walk this week. Only thing he knows is that God will. And all these are people. When I discovered that most of them do give fake testimony in order way to ginger, to motivate the congregation to give them money. I was watching Suleiman one time, something there. Anytime they see, they start with one story coming up. I was watching him, how he do this, how he pray, this one, a woman come back alive, this and that. At the end of the day, what ended? If you believe it, that God that I call on that woman shall call on you. People came out and give money. But all this is a lie. All there is no single truth there. Take us to the woman you revive. That's why I like the white people. Journalists will badge immediately. You give all the address of the woman, give all the name of the woman. They will go and root the person out. There you will know that that story he said there is no address, there is no. It's just a story to. They call it. How did they call it in the church? Call it. I will remember the English name. I will remember it. I will call it. Which is not necessary. Thank God, one of our Reverend Father have come out and said, all the miracles that have been happening in Nigeria. Thank God, is a Reverend Father. If it is, this is the people who have accepted the reality. See, the only thing that will save our race is reality. I keep on saying this thing. Church is not a place to go and search for wealth. It's not a place to go and search for wealth. No. It's a place to go and give God thanks. It's a place to go and say, God, I thank you. I came before you with a grateful heart for the life you give to me. The only thing that God owns us on this earth is good health and life. That's the only thing he owed you. The rest of things, he have given you power to acquire them. They have given you power to acquire them. The power is there. It is not taken away. They have given you brain to acquire those things. The only thing that is in his hand, that whenever you wake up in the morning, you find yourself among the people that gift has still remain with. Because if you wake up in the morning, it is God that made you wake up. No matter how strong you are, no matter how powerful you are. Do you know the meaning of somebody sleeping? That minute that you sleep off, that you don't even know where you are. Do you know how many people who have gone through that place? Sometimes you sleep, you find yourself in another realm, living, doing something. Do you know how many people who have gone through the place that they did not come back again? That is the miracle. That is the miracle we are talking about. Miracle is not you say, God, I want to be billionaire this year. You become a billionaire and you say, God, no. God had nothing to do with that. Thank God it's Reverend Father who are facing reality now. These are the people who have listened to IPOB, know that, IPOB is telling the truth. One of the Reverend Father have come out and said 10 million naira. A Reverend Father, the challenge is still there. He said all the miracles that he have been seeing in Pentecostal churches all around Nigeria. He said if anybody can take him, this one no, he said he didn't say go and confirm and come. No, if anybody can take him to one compound, one pastor have raised a dead body. Thank God he say it in Igbo land. In Igbo land. He say from Anambra to Bayelsa. If anybody can take him to one compound and point one person and say, look at the person that one Pentecostal pastor resurrected from death. Or say, this person is a cancer patient. Without treatment, this person we are cured. He said 10 million naira to anybody that will take him there. A proper investigation will begin from that person's head. He said, take him there. He's a Reverend Father. He said, take me there and get your 10 million naira. All of them having them run away. With 10 million. But that will not stop them still deceiving you. But the most important thing, you are they deceive, can they deceive? Apply your brain. Because if you apply your brain, they will get tired, they will stop, they will now serve, they will now bring church to the its purpose. Church has a purpose. Church of purpose, why the white people created church. The reason why they created church is to something that is people to come together. That's why they call it congregation, society. Church should be something like society. You come, you know this person, you know this person, you are coming to one place to worship. Not a place of worship, not a place of seeking for healing, not a place of doing this and that. And now the bad corrupt politicians are now using the same church as a useful tools against the people, because they know that whatever they told you is what you will believe. But they know that these people they are with them, killing you. Thank God, even Fadambaka is coming back to reality. You see what Father Baka said. Somebody will come with the situation of Nigeria today. Somebody will come and tell you your uncle is doing you, your grandmother is doing you, your brother is doing you, and you believe such nonsense. Where politicians are looting money, do you know what they call taking what belongs to you to put in abroad? Road they don't give you, electricity they don't give you. If LIONMAN now say it, they say antichrist. But thank God it's coming out from them, because they have already realized that no, we can't continue like this. If we continue like this, our people will perish. We will use our hand and destroy our people. So let us begin to tell them the truth, to tell them their problem. Look at say, this one, things are very difficult for him. Things are very difficult for this one. These are very difficult for this. And you say you open shop, you don't sell. Is it not when something is better for somebody, the person will not buy from you? It's like a man who owns a vehicle. You have a car, and things are difficult. You now go and park your car. That period of months you park car, struggling to survive, to even talk less of car you park. That particular months you park that car, struggling to survive. Will a spare part seller sell his goods? No. The answer is no. Will somebody selling clothes? Because it's only when you believe you go and buy clothes. Somebody selling clothes that time, will he sell? No. The person will be sleeping. He will be sleeping in his shop. Nobody is doing him. No grandmama doing him. No grandfather is doing him. Because things are very hard. As he hits A, he now hits B, he now hits D. That is how he be hitting everybody going. So this group of criminals, they not capitalize on. They say, oh, now, because himself need money. He not okay. Let me apply the situation on ground. Shake his heart. When go to can go to your mummy. You might not have the good now when go to come up with a good idea. All I want. If it is like let him die. Man, you show you the very wicked. Or saying I cannot put a good and car will survive good. All I want. Also said he has all my history more all I go when I'm all home now. Can I go there and go to all I the first day I got the first day on 9 can he to go to la pair. Because he all come and much as he you know that you don't have sense. You are not going to read that one tea la pair. So if I am a man of God, that's how it end. If I'm a man of God from now to so time. But that time will pass, you will not see anything. But if you have adjusted yourself and go to work, if you know what happened, everything will stabilize again. Let us go to our topic, because sometimes I don't know why our people have refused. Sometimes even in the IPOB, they want, I don't know. I said, what did these people come to learn? Upon all these years of Mazi and Kanu war, you see, that's why when you grow up listening to a repeated word, it's like one of them, autopilot who called me prophet. They say, the problem is the Mazi Kedozem is not coming to address the people like Mazi and Kanu. I said, like, what do you call it? Like Mazi and Kanu. Mazi and Kanu is Mazi and Kanu. Chikedozem is Chikedozem. I say, what exactly do you want him to come and talk again on Radio Biafra? That's what I asked the man. I said, sir, Can you tell me exactly what you want Chike to come and talk on Radio Biafra? I said the one that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has talked for years, for over 10 years. What did you learn? Because the one he said is what sustained me, is what I learned. Everything was unfolding. I am moving by his word. I am listening what he have said at the back. I said, oh, okay. I told her, what exactly do you want to hear from Chike Dozem that Mazi Kanu have never said? What exactly that? As if you tell me exactly what you want to hear now, we may discuss it and tell them, okay, they say they want you to come and talk about so. Everything that is happening today and the journey, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said everything. What we need to do is to go into work and work out what you have already said, which is the leadership are doing. We don't need too much talk again. We don't need talk. That character that mastered us, that character I'm talking about, and they repeat everything, doing the same thing year in, year out. Igaga. I as a Christian, I can go for 10 years. The same Bible quote. 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 If not for today that the world is have become global village. This is where all those stories came from. They will tell you God of Israel fought for Israel. If not for today that the internet is everywhere, everybody is having access to internet to see the evidence, see the action going on. That is how they will come one day. They will bring another book and write it and say, in the era like this, the enemy of Israel called Hamas, they went and invaded Israel, pack women, pack children, pack old people, pack the young people and slaughter them. That's how they will write the story. They slaughtered them. Behold, Benjamin Netanyahu called unto the God of Israel. Ala goya oburu onye no na village anyị na ngwa village ala believe here. O say, behold, Benjamin Netanyahu, the governor of the Jew that time, now lift up his hand to heaven and call on God of Israel. And God of Israel answered him. And he sent fire, sent bomb onto the homes of Hamas. And Hamas was killed. God of Israel wiped them out. Allah believe we are obro culture. They got also for Igbo. Mmadụ ga-egbu nwanne ya. Instead of ga-achọ ụzọ ọ ga-eji gbugbara. Ọ pụtazi ya sị, that God of Benjamin Netanyahu that answered him to go and destroy the Hamas. Come and destroy this man that killed my brother. Ọ ga ndị ebe a kpekpere 10 years. The man abịakwa gbukwa onye ọzọ n'ime family ha. All what the hell made the man are there the more stronger. La they will more people. Because he is doing it because only are the foolish. add the queer. Now I add the queer. But I had to add the queer because the reality is there. I didn't know who's here. I wasn't asking. I won't ask. Because I know our people. I know them. I add the aya or la here. Over microphone on a Malielu. On a Malielu. Almost a imada judge to the church. Almost a conye. Or say God did it. We have seen it. We have seen how the God of Israel fought for them. How he's throwing bomb and destroying city. In order to eliminate their enemy. This is why they bring the Kanu president of Adamawa. Meeti Allah brought him and used knife, cut off his head. Everybody saw it. How many years ago? When was that happened? I think 2018 or 2019. 2018. It happened. Brought the man and cut off his head. Reverend Father in Igbo man in Kaduna were brought and born alive. Was brought out and born alive because they knew you are ignorant. If not for IPUOP today, nobody, our mothers today, only God knows, our mothers, our parents today will not have home. Our parents today will not have. What happened in Southern Kaduna is what could have happened. What happened in some part of Jos, where some village nobody's living, Fulanis are now living there comfortably. Kill the people and replace them. That was exactly the mission they were coming with full force in Igbo land. If not for IPUOP. Let me tell you something. I'll keep on telling people something. You can never use your laziness. You can never use prayer to exchange your laziness. If you are lazy, you must suffer. If you are lazy in this life, people will ride on you. Mayeti Allah were able to succeed in wiping the Southern Kadunas out, who are Christian. No Christians there again. In Southern Kaduna, no single Christian again. They are all being wiped out. Declare you go. Because he believe in handsome. They are stupid. They wipe all of them out. And that is exactly where they were. That was the mission in Igbo land. To come and wipe us out. Because they knew that the highest thing our priest and the Reverend Father will do is to gather the remaining one that's still alive. And call them, let us pray to God of Israel for revenge. And the Israeli ambassador in Nigeria will be looking at them and be laughing. Israeli workers who are working in their embassy will say, hey, what a stupid people. Which God of our own we are calling? Our God that we use to destroy our enemies, our weapon. If our enemy do anyhow, we go and carry gun and meet them and kill them. They will be laughing. Maybe Allah, the mission they were coming in Igbo land to wipe us out, they knew that nobody will stand, nobody will do anything. They know. Pentecostal church will gather their own. They will say, yes, they will say, let us go to mountain and call God of Israel. Maybe in that mountain, maybe Allah will not surround them down and kidnap all of them. And if women is among them, they will have sex with them. They will rape them. If it is all this maybe Allah, the one that like to meet with man, they will rape them. That what they are doing in Nasarawa and Satanga. Agwakurunawa. Lahama, when they had a hara woke. I will even the pastor say for posing Hagamartina. Here would they have Subushayiki. Hana Jaja before him boy. Because these people, they can't change. They are not seeing you as part of them. These are the instrument of Satan. So you must deal with them mercilessly. I hope we are learning. We are learning from what is happening in Israel. You see, let me tell you something. You see these people. As I was discussing with one Muslim guy, he said, these people called jihad, he said they are not Muslim. Even they are, said them will be Muslim, hate them. And these are the people you want, your elders want us to build a country with. People who even the original Muslims hate. They hate them. That's the people you want to build. Now, I don't know. So, what do we make an Igbo man believe that Shetima, you are so-called selected vice president, we now see you as an Igbo man, a jihadist, You don't know what it calls jihadist. They don't understand. Now, how do you think that Shetima of selected vice president of Nigeria will now look at an Igbo man one day? I look at you one day and say you are his brother. Are you mad? Are you okay at all? The same, this is the Hamas in Nigeria. These are the people group of Hamas in Nigeria. That is Nigeria version of Hamas. Everything they decide is how they will eliminate you, how they will kill you, how they will frustrate you. This is all their desire 24 hours 7, 24/7. This is what their desire is. How they are going to deal with you, how they are going to destroy you. And prayer can never change it. Prayer can never change Meiti Allah to say, yes, let us drop killing and embrace one Nigeria. If prayer, you will pray 120,000 years, nothing will happen. Your saliva, your mouth will finish. You will die for nothing. The only solution to it is what we have done, and as getting them Eastern Security Network, giving them bloody nose in the bushes. Look at them. Are they not still kidnapping? You see the new set of people they kidnapped? In our own land, kidnapping people. What have governors do? Have you seen any governor flying helicopter in the bush looking for our people they kidnap? Because that direction is in Enugu. Do you see a Enugu state governor flying a helicopter? Do you see a Enugu governor now flying a helicopter to go and search for those people they kidnap? He won't search it now. Because if he does, they may end up not to... they may deny him political post. Who is he going to call now? But just wait now. Let ESN gather information where the direction where this thing happen. ESN now go and ambush them. Immediately that they hear now that ESN have surrounded the kidnappers and wipe all of them out and rescue our people. 5 minutes and the cutter is everywhere in the bush. So, is our governors now against protection of our people? That is what it is. Instead of them to honor them and say, we are not telling them, because what is politics? We are not telling them to do it open. Instead of them to come secretly and say, unu jishike. At least, maybe out of their fear of their political career, okay, as a chief secretary of the state, maybe one Fulani army who have the information that ESN have surrounded the Metela who do the kidnapping, and they have already do the job. If you want to, you have the right to give order. Don't fly a helicopter in my state that I'm governing. The man will not move, and it's constitutional. The man will not move a helicopter anywhere there. If the man try it and disobey his order as a chief security officer of the state, he will order his guard to bring that helicopter down, to shut it down, to shoot the helicopter down. That's why you are governor. Bring down the helicopter. But you see them? This is what they are talking about. This is what we are teaching. This is what we stand for. We are not against anybody. We keep on saying this. Because you see that time they are we want to kill this. Somebody will come. You don't know how politics is being played. Somebody will come. He will be mentioning. Is it not this idiot that bingo in Finland telling you he will capture both of them? He will do this. He will do this. You don't. These people don't know. When I was with politicians, we know their character. Do you know that some politician will come to a resident or in a hotel? They will make a plan. He will say, "Come, if you go outside there now, we will present to the public that we are enemy. We don't pass. You will see them. They drink in the same cup, eat from the same plate. They will plan it. That one will go out. He will begin to insult him there. Just to distract you. I am the one who came here and told you that who opposed them and his Bubago and also is working with this guy. I don't just come out and tell you what I don't have the evidence of. As he's working with him. All this is you are seeing is just is working with him. This is what they beg him to be doing. Just mention him as Nnamdi Kanu name. This is what we want, the area we want you to be doing it. As hope we don't enter now, you will see me, will come out again. Because since Tinubu have cut off the payment they are paying all the autopilot members, $300 every month, and his own part, Tinubu says he's not paying again. Tinubu have made up his mind, he says he's not paying again. So that thing is wasting of money. Go and see what will happen now. Hope the man may decided to be paying him that money. But go and write what I'm saying now. Why the autopilot scatter? Makandesla has scatter go. The only thing that make them scatter because they don't receive their salary. Those ones sharing them, promoting them, they did not receive salary, and they ask for their money, their usual money monthly. The money was denied 2 times. That's why all of them now they don't do what again on media. But if you want to doubt me, what I'm saying now, just wait. Just wait. Next month is December. Mazi and the Kanu court date, right? On the 15th. Which will not be. There's nothing like. I warn all of you, I say, remove. I say, all of you, remove. Mazi and the Kanu will come out. Surely they will never touch him. He will come out and join us. But you see that December 15th, I had an intel already. They will not. When is judiciary having holiday, annual holiday? I'm asking all of you. When are they having annual holiday? 15th. When are they having the last this thing? Is it not? But already, if they refuse to hold that particular jurisdiction on that very date, which means they have already breached the law. But they will breach it because it's true. They don't know what it's called. Because from that hearing till that date they put, it must not pass 90 days. After hearing of something, it must not pass 90 days. After 90 days, if the judgment did not take place, the very person will be freed. That is how international law works. But in law does not work now. You will see what they will do. They will postpone it and breach that particular list, which is another crime on them. Because who sent them is Britain, who own Nigeria is Britain. So Britain have told them, just do what we are asking you to do. Nothing will happen. That's why I said they will lose opportunity. See, I want to use this opportunity to pass a message to them if they will hear. If you hold Mazi Nnamdi, IPOB has a limited chance to give you people. And when that chance expired, we are getting our Biafra. You know why my joy today? Hundreds and thousands of politicians who their eye was in the corruption of Nigeria system to be stealing and stealing. But they have seen that stealing will land them in trouble. They have seen that after all we will steal, our future society will destroy. So now, most of them have come back to their senses. They said, no. With this system we are seeing now, we can't continue like this. So, the match that is going to hit the ground will be a very interesting one. It will be a very, very interesting one. So, if they hold him there, the only thing we know that they will return him to Biafra land with apology. Time will come, we say, okay, hold him, no problem. We get what we want to get. Then, if they say that God want to punish them, acho. That means all their prominent men, I am like this. I am zero handshake. Over hands the popular men. Those people who feel that they have arrived, and you make her like this, wipe out. Obagento history. They think we are like them. We will see the puffin and we will welcome them and give them water to drink. We will see the poor Fulanese. We will welcome them, give them food, give them water, because they are not the problem. We will give them water to drink and survive them, preserve them. But you see those they are prominent men, and they make her like this, zero. So, if they are doing, they didn't know that they are not only one who have the heart of wickedness. All of us, every human being has the part of wickedness in them. But sometimes, because of how we value life, how we respect the life God made, we keep that particular spirit aside and bring the spirit of humanity and put it in front. This thing here, the topic I put here, let us go straight to our today's this thing. When we are talking about change, you can see why we keep on saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is only the solution, and the IPOB is only the solution, and division is the only thing that will better the life of a common person in that particular area called Nigeria. We know what we are doing. We want the life of average Yoruba man to be better. We want the life of average Hausa man to be better. We want the life of average Fulani man to be better. We want the life of average Biafra person to be better. That is why we are doing what we are doing. But how can you be living in a country where on a daylight, not in the darkness, daylight, police officers that are supposed to be the guardians of normality in every society, now being the one protecting those who are destroying the society? Do you know that the ringing of election is one of destroying the society? Because people may make up their choice and say, okay, I am voting LIONMAN to go and represent. This is the man we like. And if you allow their choice to stand, that time you have tied my hand backward. Do you know? Because these are the people who have placed their trust on you and tell you, okay, we are sending you, we are choosing you for this work. Now, for that particular act, you will not like to do what? To disappoint them. Now you allow somebody who the people have rejected, and you now, as a police officer, you now stand and protect that particular person to overhead to jump the opinion of the people and the choice of the people and impose himself on them. Now that person knew that these people does not like him. He knew that these people did not vote, they did not choose him. Now that spirit alone have occupied him, that these people did not like me. After all, I know how I get here. I only get here by my own manipulation, so I'm not owing them anything. That is one danger thing about ringing of election. That is one serious dangerous thing. Now the people will not have the mouth to question that person about his activity, because already they didn't send him there, and he knew that they did not send him. He will not do anything. Do you see how the security agent now, the one now aiding the destruction of the society? Do you see it now? Do you see now that the one now aiding the destruction of the society? They are using their hand to cause crisis in the state. They will turn around and be killing innocent people. They are the people causing trouble. And I want to remind every average young person in that zoological republic. Let me tell you something. When the judiciary collapsed, because Nigeria judiciary have collapsed, completely collapsed. No. And the policing of any nation collapse. Journalism of the nation collapse. This three things finish. There's nothing. That country is amount to nothing anymore. Just forget about the country. It's gone. And these are the three things that have collapsed in Nigeria. Because these are the three institutions that the politicians is afraid of. In every developed nation, politicians is afraid of police. They are afraid of judiciary. They are afraid of journalism. As soon as this three things collapse, the country is gone. You will see crime. You will see crime being reigning supreme, day in, day out. Nigeria is gone. And it is gone for good. It's gone for good. Nobody can revive the place. Nobody can fix the place. It's gone. Because this three things is finished. Police now are in crime. Even police commit more crime now just to survive. And I will ask some of our politicians and some religious leaders to stop endangering the life of our people concerning Nigeria. They should stop wasting their time. They should stop wasting their time. And anywhere you are, as a Biafran, in the vote to know that let me tell you something. When we say let us come together, that Mazi and Kanu desire, and the enemies grab the opportunity and send their agents to him, because it was that decision of let us carry them along that resulted into this incident of kidnapping him. So the people that government bought over now begin to show themselves as people that loved him so much. But they never knew that they were in disguise. I will beg you, as a Biafran, anywhere you are, let me tell you something. Don't sell your birthright for money. It will not do your generation any good. We know that we need money. Everybody needs money. Every man in this world needs money. But let discipline renew you. There's nothing, you see, discipline is something that will give you a kind of name that will dignify your name. Is discipline. Learn from the destruction of other people's lineage. Look at Simon Ekpa, look at how he destroyed his lineage because of money. That name has become a very serious cause, which if anybody hear it, he will say to fear. The person will spit away. No matter how much they paid him, no matter how much he have collected from him, he can never enjoy the money. He can never enjoy because bad name, bad image have attached to it. That's what I'm telling you. Don't allow yourself to be used. Because a man who wants to allow himself to be used against his people have finished himself. You are indirectly destroy yourself if you don't know. Because this is your people you are talking about. This is your people. You see, it's only a foolish man who fights his father's house. A wise mafia. Let me tell you some character of mafia. A wise mafia. Do you know what they do? They go outside and do all manner of dubious deal. Even kill somebody and join. And bring the money to his residential area. And they will look for one person whose record is very pure. And use that person and establish mega companies. Even the police that work in those areas will now be benefiting from the progress that is coming out from the manufacturing system in that area. Do you know that governments of some countries, when you hear mafia, people does not understand the meaning. Like those ones now who are sponsoring Boko Haram and be taking Californium from Biafra state. The most expensive solid mineral resources is called Californium. Now, those ones are called mafians. They are US big mafians doing this thing in the northern Nigeria. US knew that these people are bringing this particular precious stone into US. They know. But let them any day say they want to go and do it in US. All of them will end up in prison. It is only a foolish man who destroys his father's household or who fights against his father's household. And that moment you begin to fight your father's household, you have no security anymore. Your security is dead. Anything can happen to you at any moment. Because you are backup. Your own security lies in your home. That is why you will see them. They will do. The government know where they went for operation. Know where they are. They know where they can find them, but they will not find them because you know what? They are bringing it to develop, to bring progress to their nation. They know. You are a Biafran. A war. You not fight against your own freedom. What is in your head? No. Can you just explain why you will be fighting against, like that guy did? Mentality, poverty. That's why I say people don't be poor. Find something doing so that you will leave poverty line. Poverty is a disease. It will mess you up. What makes that guy up was poverty. He has stayed in, and his own poverty is not caused by, it is mental poverty and laziness. Because mental poverty will bring laziness in you. How can somebody be living in abroad for many years? This guy did not have $100 of his own. He have worked as a stripper. Before a man will wear jeans string, begin to dance begin to climb pole, begin to how do they call it? Twing. No, is it twinging or is it twinging or Ariel pole? La club, rito muanya para yiripanti, la Ariel pole. Stripping and the twinging. Before a man will do that, you know that that man is he have gotten to the state of useless. What to go useless? So that guy called Simon was a very useless guy, and you know, there is no useful person who can fight against his own people. It's always a useless person who does that. So that's why they search for him. It has been long they have been searching for who will do this job for them. It's been too long they are searching who will do this job for until Nelu Febu. Only God knows how they got him. Only God knew how they got him. No, the Febu got him, bought him phone, bought him laptop, subscribed for him. And prepare him for this job. Because look at where he have landed him. He have destroyed poverty, have led him to destroy all his lineage. That name. Now, his own family will not live freely again from eternity. I'm not just telling you something that will be later cancelled. Someone in my family lineage, his brothers, so if you have any, his sisters will be hiding. If they will be denying knowing him if Biafra come. Because is he the brother of one of the ESN he deceived into his camp? Only to get there, then the criminals who the woman recruit and give him as commanders. The guy went there and they told him their operation is on the road and the city. He told them, no, in the ESM, this is not how we do it. Our operation is for Fulani terrorists, against Fulani terrorists in the bushes. We are not ordered to do this. They tell him, why do you say so? That they are following new dimension. He said, no, do not. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it. This is we have nothing to do inside town. It's just to make sure that our bush is secure for farmers to go to and farm and produce abundant food in our land. That was what the boy said. And where the word came out because of the person who escaped. And how did the person escape? Where the real army came and operating this thing, you know. Because they tied that one too. They wanted to kill that one. They tied his hand. Those army was the people who brought them out. Why the other one who said that the criminal, he could take knife, slaughter this boy like fowl. This is what he had been doing, killing the ones that is loyal to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When our people, I don't know what is wrong with our people. Ifeanyi Ejiofor is a good example. But it's Ifeanyi Ejiofor. That was when I called one man to order. I said, do you say this guy is fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release? He said, that was the day the man eye opened. Immediately, Barrister Ejiofor and Mike Ezekiel won that case, discharged and acquitted. It's not up to 2 days. This guy, anger rises, he begins to fight Barrister Ejiofor. Because he was waiting for them to fail. He didn't say anything about Barrister Ejiofor. But immediately that discharged and acquitted, he began his war with Ejiofor. I called the man in London. I said, did you say you were a professor? That's why I asked the man. I said, I don't want to call his name. I said, did you say you're a professor? So now, what this guy stands for, I've never clear to you. Because you are the one who called me and tell me that the guy is doing it well. It's for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I told you what I told you in response. I said, now, what have Ifeanyi Ejiofor do to him? But Ifeanyi Ejiofor do to him that is fighting against him, calling him all manner of names. Immediately he turned against Mike Ezekweme. I said, by now, this is not still clear to you. And he came up, and that guy doesn't know how to play the evil game. There are somebody who will play that game, you will never discover anything. I come to see, illiteracy is a disease. And I called the man, I said, do you say you're a professor? I said, what kind of man? Who do you teach? Who are you teaching in London? I said, I insulted him. I said, in fact, I pity the student you are teaching. And I said, I pity his home, because how can you be so foolish? You don't know when the enemy penetrates inside your house. I said, look at the special you are talking about. Why is it? I said, why is it always fight those people who love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? It's a question. Why do you fight? Why is he fighting them? All those ones, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who have fought with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you knew. Why is it in rapport with them? Why is it in friend with them? Because he is a friend with Osare Dokubo. He did not hide it. He came up on air and said it. He said Osare Dokubo, he is not against him. While Osare Dokubo is against the man that he say he is working for. Very common sense to understand. I said, now that is the turn of Mike Ezekweme and Ejiofor. Are you convinced now? He said, my brother, I couldn't believe in my eye that I had been fooled. He said that they have fooled him. All of them now are hiding in shame. Let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out. I have all their pictures. There is the one man that gave Eberima the website of IPOP being managed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the man is the man who received letters from that website, about that website, everything about that website. The man know about it. The man live in London. That website is among the websites that generate money to fund this thing. That particular website generates, I think, $15,000 sometime in a month, sometime lesser. I think 12,000. That particular website. Is it because of the leadership they keep quiet? This man carried that particular website and handed it over because he has access to it. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu trusted him. What do you call it? Out of, how will I call it? Out of passion, that is mentioning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, accusing the DOS. This man carried the website and give to him. Carried the pin, the pin code of that website and give to him. know what Ekperima did? As he gave it to him, they open it. Ekperima begin to use it. Do you know what he did? Before the man knew what happened, Ekperima have changed the pin. Ekperima changed the pin. So now, that man, what will be his regret now? He will be looking at now he is the one fighting him secretly to return that website. But already Ekperima have already changed the pin. That was that particular site. That lawyer in US, the man now meets Finn to help sue him so that he will release that website. That was when the man knew that this guy is against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because this is something that this man had been given to. He give it to you because you are mentioning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, accusing the man. When they went light brain, the man believe that what you are saying is true. That these people have handed true. But me, I don't know why people does not live. You see, I am not superhuman. I am not perfect. But if I tell you something, go and write it somewhere. That's how I do. Write it somewhere. You will see the result. Come exactly as I tell you. I told you everybody, I said, you see all these men in DOS. They don't know what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Their hand no day. I keep on sending anyway. Even when one prophet called me in Nigeria, say, I listened to you, Master LIONMAN. You are defending them. He said what God showed him, that he showed him that they are the one that do it. He said even God showed him that Shina Samora and the Chikedozium is the one that planned the whole thing and showed him. But thank God I did not give him chance. Immediately he was, I tell him, I said, can I tell you something? He said, I pity all your members in that church. I said, did you say God show you? He said, I said, this is how all of you are messing the name of God up. I said, if God show you that thing, and God show me another thing about these people, I said, that means you are not, I say you are a devil. We quarrel now. I say, my friend, God did not show you anything. I say, no, there is nothing. I close my eye and dream. I said, there's nothing I close my eye and dream and see. That is not so. I said, these people have dreamed, God have given me an opportunity, I have dreamed and said nothing, they don't know anything about anything. Anybody calling their name are just wasting their time. I said, the person calling the name, I said, that guy you see in Finland, where in the table where they plan this thing. He said, no, God show him that he's going to be the one that will make things happen. I say, yes. God may show you that he's going to be the one that will make it, but sometimes enemy will be working. The work of your enemy will be in your favor. Do you know, if not because of this boy, IPOB could not be progressive as it is today, if not for that boy. Because his strategy and his evil plan against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafra restoration open the eyes of the leadership more and more. Leadership now begin to take they begin to become extremely careful with their plan. The real men now step into the board. and say, okay, this is how we'll be doing it, this is how we'll be doing it, this is how we'll be doing it. Because through him, they discover a lot of people who are not even worthy to near Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Like that man who gave him that website is not worthy. Look at the kind of person Mazi Nnamdi Kanu trusted. A man with that brain. How can a wise man be moving out with a fool? Because that man is a fool. It's an insult to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As wise as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is and gifted from God wisdom. Look at the person he trusted. He trusted an idiot. He now trusted an idiot who is not even worthy to near him. I love what happened. No? Sometimes, if not for the pain that is passing through there, I love what happened. Because sometimes God knows how to do things. God knows how to do things. I love what happened. In the Botrila, you can never see foul nyash until there is enough breeze. The nyash open. You now say, look at how the foul nyash look like. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu step aside any moment from now, do you think that man have issue there, man? You'll be hiding. Because these are among the people he prophesied. He said, you will be the one to disappoint me, I will not disappoint you. His prophecies have fulfilled on the man. We are not immortal. We are all mortal men. But there's something that when you are supporting it, it will come to a time you will begin to question yourself and say, no, is this person doing it fine? Why I say what I said is, everybody know me. When he began, we are the people who promoted him. I say, watch him, what time on it, he's doing the exposition, he's doing good and fine. We have done as human being. Because he's mentioning Biafra, he is mentioning about Biafra, because we have to promote him, of course. We need more hand. We need more hand in the freedom fighting that we are doing. We promoted him good. But the same way that promoted him, time come, I see that something have changed. I withdraw my support. I withdraw my promotion. I say no. Something is here. Then, as person who is well rooted in spirit, I make a request. I say, God, I don't want to follow the point of view of people. God, show me something about this guy. Before I had that dream that I have mentioned many times, where I go into the hall where he was addressing Biafrans, and the chair where he was sitting were having only 2 legs instead of 4 legs, and he was sweating and struggling. Today, how many names have he profiled to himself as in this struggle? He have given himself Biafra spokesperson. He have given himself disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No, he started from disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When they have planned the plan was already down already. The plan, so he begin to answer that name. From disciple, he answer 100 men in one. He said that it was him that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was referring to, that he is 100 men. You see, a character like this is enough for you to know who is who. How can somebody now come he will sit down and be telling you that he is the one that word was made for. Is he the one to say it, or is it people to tell you, to say, this is the man? Telling himself, which is a fake. I look at him, I say, what is going on here? From 100 men in one to there's one he answered before the spokesman. I forgot that one. There's one title he answered before the spokesperson of Biafra. First, I think he said, no, from disciple to 100 men in one. From 100 men in one to the new leader of Biafra. From new leader of Biafra, he dropped the new leader of Biafra, he now jump into spokesperson of Biafra. From spokesperson of Biafra, he now jump into ESN. The commander, he said he is not the commander of ESN. That was that chair. That was the interpretation of that chair having two legs. That he was unbalanced. You see how God caused him. He became unbalanced. That was the cause. He was, he can never balance. From the spokesperson, he landed himself into Prime Minister of Biafra in exile. That moment he said that exile, I say, I love that word, exile. I say, that was the day I say, I curse him. I say, you will remain in exile forever. I say, thank God you have used your hand to curse yourself. I say, you shall remain in that exile forever. That's where you will remain, fool. That was that unbalanced chair. And he can never be balanced in life. He can never be balanced in life. Mata, oga tagida ahụhụ. Oga tagida ahụhụ. Ojo ke hele menu. Outa ka funside. Thank God he is very lazy. So he can never survive. Always a hard-working guy. Yes, all guys survive. He can never survive. Because all the money they paid him, Finland government is going to, they are going to confiscate everything. Go ahead. Today is what? 15th. Go ahead. They are going to confiscate every damn kobo he has in anywhere there. Because there's money they pay him. He is in money now. He's in money now. For now, so I'm talking to him. I'm going to get so he's in money now. But don't worry. That money will be seized. The money will be seized. We lose town KW's bar. And that time, everybody, they have already abandoned him because money is not coming again. They have refused to pay them the agreement. All the whole autopilot have disappeared because money, the door of money have shut. They have closed the door of money. The freedom fighter. I know them now. When I see the group of people there, I now begin to discover some IPOB members that IPOB expect out of IPOB. Natural IPOB because of their criminality, this thing. So and then fought Biafra, walida. Where is Lost No Congo? Okebeke. English rabbit. Ebekon. Where is the other one that live in Italy? They call himself prophet. Where is that one? Umeji something. Where is him? Oko deactivate go all his Facebook and Twitter. In fact, I'm sure yeah, up go on social media. Haro chala ha bafu. Oyen castle our prophet. You see, that's why I say our Christian we should be very careful. Imagine how many people who believe in that idiot in Italy. What is his name? Umeji something. This is how they do. Lazy people, when they go somewhere where others are working and they're making living, they will now use strategy, form prophet. Now. Or some now prophet, Master, ta mature no prophet. You will just go on she. I said, do you want me to tell you about your life now? As me and you talking now, can I tell you about your life? I'm sure call. Yes, are you talking? You are not a prophet. As I'm talking to you now, God will have told me who you are. You are not a prophet, my friend. Keep quiet. As I'm talking to you, know who is talking to you? He never run. I told him, I said, you will run. The real men will be on media. I said, doing yagra, you will run. And they run. You have deactivated his Facebook, deactivate his all up go. The prophet. And tell him that I'm coming, I will look for somebody that know him. The day I will visit that Europe, I'm coming there to that place. And that very day, if I'm coming, I'm closing. Church make close way. This church is for criminals. Close go to the place. I will find him. I will find him. Because these are one of them that insulted Barrister Joffo. And I told him, I said, for you to insult Barrister Joffo, I'm coming for you. I told him, I said, I will come for you. You have no respect. I said, I will come for you. He never run. Hand chance in our church, that's how they do. Imagine this kind of person. That is how they destroy many families. Imagine the kind of prophecy you'll be doing. Oh, one day I can be a house like your uncle, your mother, your stepmother. Oh, you can why you know when after when this is 1 week. One lazy idiot like him go as our prophet. The man I bend up by him prophet hatish. Only go by Asia. What is your family? Your father married to? Or say your father's wife. Why you later we are not chocolate gisa survive. You go there. Well, Hana nonsense. Because when you nobody called them, so no gift on them. Because if God called you, choose you, He will give it. That is why when we stay in this media and say something, it will come to pass. Because we are not here to entertain people. We are here to speak, to tell you the bitter truth. Because I don't even look your face. I don't want to know who you are. If I find it out, I blow it on your face. Tell you, Nale, if you like me, it doesn't produce money in my pocket. If you hate me, your hatred doesn't produce money in my pocket. You can't put food on my table. So what is the need? I will say it's the way it is. I will always say the way it is. I told all of them.